All of us are familiar with the luxury and magnificence inside Buckingham Palace, but few know that the Queen has hidden many secret relics worth billions of dollars here. As the site of many moments of national celebration, from Jubilees and weddings to Victory Day and the Festival of Colors, few would have thought that the Queen would have chosen Buckingham as the place to bury treasures inherited from her long life. You know, it's not just the things you see during a visit to the palace. Those treasures are hidden very well, and you will know in this video. Let's get started. Buckingham Palace stands as an iconic symbol of British monarchy and history, its roots extending deep into London's past. Originally situated on marshy land along the River Tyne, the site of the palace was owned by various nobles and monks over the centuries. The transformation of this area began in 1703 when John Sheffield, the first Duke of Buckingham and Normanby, built a grand townhouse known as Buckingham House. The house changed hands in 1761 when King George III acquired it for his wife, Queen Charlotte, and their growing family. Under his reign, Buckingham House underwent significant renovations and expansions, transforming it into the Queen's House, a stately residence used primarily for private purposes and entertaining guests. It wasn't until the early 19th century that Buckingham Palace began to take its current form. In 1820, King George IV inherited the property and embarked on an ambitious project to convert it into a grand palace befitting royal stature. The transformation continued under the reign of Queen Victoria, who ascended to the throne in 1837 and became the first sovereign to use Buckingham Palace as her official residence. Queen Victoria found the palace insufficient for her expanding family and ordered the construction of a new wing along the garden front. She also initiated the relocation of Marble Arch to Hyde Park and replaced it with a new gatehouse, altering the palace's surroundings to enhance its grandeur. Under Queen Victoria's influence, Buckingham Palace saw significant modernization. She introduced cutting-edge amenities such as gas lighting, flushing toilets, and electric bells, setting a precedent for royal residences across Europe. These innovations not only enhanced the palace's functionality, but also symbolized Britain's technological advancements during the Victorian era. Throughout its history, Buckingham Palace has been the backdrop for numerous historic events and ceremonies. From royal weddings and births to state banquets and diplomatic receptions, the palace has hosted dignitaries and heads of state from around the world. Its grandeur and historical significance make it a cultural icon, drawing millions of visitors annually who marvel at its opulence and the legacy of the British monarchy it represents. One of the most striking views of Buckingham Palace is its garden. It stands as a remarkable green sanctuary amidst the bustling heart of London, steeped in history and botanical splendor. Covering approximately 16 hectares, this expansive garden is not only a haven of tranquility for the royal family, but also a testament to centuries of horticultural stewardship and innovation. The origins of the Buckingham Palace garden trace back to the 17th century when King James I initiated the planting of mulberries in hopes of cultivating silkworms for the silk industry. Unfortunately, the endeavor failed due to the wrong variety of mulberry bushes being selected. Despite this setback, the garden today boasts an impressive collection of 45 different varieties of mulberry trees. Since the year 2000, it has proudly held the National Collection of Mulberries, showcasing the diversity and legacy of these trees within the royal grounds. The garden became part of the royal estate in 1761 when King George III purchased Buckingham House for his consort, Queen Charlotte, transforming it into a private residence. During their reign, the garden housed exotic animals, adding to its allure. Notably, an elephant and one of the earliest zebras seen in England were among the creatures that roamed these grounds, creating a sensation among visitors. In the 19th century, under the reign of King George III, Buckingham House underwent a significant transformation into Buckingham Palace. The garden was redesigned to reflect the grandeur of the palace, featuring a serene lake and an artificial high bank known as the Mound. These additions enhanced the garden's aesthetic appeal and provided a picturesque backdrop for royal leisure and entertainment. Over the decades, the Buckingham Palace garden has evolved with the times. In the 20th and 21st centuries, the garden has undergone several renovations and updates, introducing new features while preserving its historical charm. One notable addition in recent years is a tennis court, catering to the recreational activities of the royal family. Nestled within the grounds of Buckingham Palace, the Royal Garden stands as a verdant jewel in the heart of London, renowned for its biodiversity, historical significance, and role as a venue for royal celebrations. Spanning approximately 16 hectares, the Buckingham Palace Garden is home to a rich tapestry of flora and fauna. Within its confines flourish an impressive array of 325 wild plant species, creating a diverse botanical haven within the bustling cityscape. The garden's arboreal wonderland boasts over 1,000 trees, including 98 majestic plane trees and a remarkable assembly of 85 distinct oak species. These trees not only provide shade and beauty, but also contribute to the garden's ecological diversity. The Buckingham Palace Garden serves as a sanctuary for London's wildlife, attracting 30 species of breeding birds. Among them are rare sightings of native birds such as the common sandpiper, sage warbler, and lesser whitethroat, adding to the garden's allure as a haven for biodiversity in the heart of the city. Beyond its natural beauty, the Buckingham Palace Garden is steeped in history and tradition. It has been a venue for official entertainment and celebratory events for centuries. One of its most illustrious traditions is the Garden Party, dating back to Queen Victoria's reign. These gatherings welcome approximately 24,000 guests each summer, representing a cross-section of British society and the Commonwealth. Attendees are treated to a quintessentially British experience of tea, cakes, and mingling amidst the picturesque surroundings of the garden. In addition to garden parties, the Buckingham Palace Garden hosts a variety of other events throughout the year, including concerts, receptions, investitures, and state visits. These events showcase the garden's versatility as a venue for both public celebrations and formal occasions attended by dignitaries and heads of state from around the world. While primarily a private space for the royal family, the Buckingham Palace Garden opens its gates to the public for a limited period each year, typically from July to October. Visitors have the opportunity to explore this historic landscape at their leisure or join guided tours that highlight key features of the garden, including its notable trees, wildlife habitats, and architectural landmarks. The guided tours offer insights into the garden's rich history and its role within the royal estate. For those fortunate enough to visit during the open season, a picnic on the expansive lawns overlooking Buckingham Palace is a cherished experience. It allows visitors to soak in the serene ambiance of the garden while enjoying views of the iconic palace facade, making for a memorable and quintessentially British outing in the heart of London. When entering the palace, anyone is overwhelmed by its chandelier system. Reportedly, the chandeliers at Buckingham Palace are not merely decorative elements, but symbols of grandeur and historical opulence, reflecting the palace's rich architectural legacy and royal heritage. With an estimated 800 chandeliers spread across its 775 rooms, Buckingham Palace stands as a testament to the craftsmanship and elegance associated with these lighting fixtures. The palace's chandeliers are crafted from a variety of materials, including crystal and glass, and they showcase a diverse array of styles that span different periods of history. Dating back to the early 19th century during the reign of King George IV, these chandeliers were integral to the lavish transformations that turned Buckingham House into the grand palace we know today. King George IV, known for his extravagant tastes and patronage of the arts, spared no expense in commissioning chandeliers from renowned manufacturers such as Parker and Perry. Maintaining the grandeur of these chandeliers was no small feat. During King George IV's reign, more than 30 workers were employed solely to keep the candles in the chandeliers lit throughout the palace. These chandeliers were not just functional, but were designed to impress and dazzle guests during royal balls, banquets, and other ceremonial occasions, a tradition that continues to this day. Among the most notable sets of chandeliers at Buckingham Palace are those found in the throne room, commissioned by King George IV. Specifically for his coronation banquet in 1821, the throne room boasts 7 magnificent chandeliers. These chandeliers are said to provide lighting equivalent to that of 3,000 candles, casting a radiant glow over the room's elaborate furnishings and decor. Throughout the palace, each chandelier tells a story of craftsmanship, luxury, and royal patronage. From the intricate designs of the crystal pendants to the meticulously crafted metalwork, these chandeliers not only illuminate the palace's grand halls, but also serve as reminders of the enduring legacy of the British monarchy and its commitment to preserving tradition and heritage. In addition, these exquisite light fixtures, spread across the palace's staterooms, royal bedrooms, offices, and other spaces, undergo regular maintenance and cleaning to preserve their splendor and ensure their longevity. Maintaining the chandeliers at Buckingham Palace is a challenging task that requires specialized knowledge and equipment. The palace employs a team of experts who meticulously care for these valuable assets using specialized techniques. Given their historical importance and fragile nature, the cleaning process involves careful handling to avoid any damage to the intricate glass and metalwork. Advancements in technology have made the cleaning process more efficient over the years. For instance, modernization efforts have equipped some chandeliers with remote-controlled mechanisms. These innovations allow the glass pieces to be lowered and raised effortlessly, facilitating easier access for cleaning and maintenance purposes. This technological adaptation ensures that the chandeliers can be cleaned thoroughly without compromising their delicate structure or aesthetic appeal. Beyond their aesthetic and functional qualities, the chandeliers of Buckingham Palace hold significant financial value. Estimates suggest that the collective worth of the palace's chandelier collection amounts to millions of dollars. This valuation takes into account various factors such as the rarity of designs, the quality of craftsmanship, the historical importance of each piece, as well as considerations like size, weight, and the number of individual components. You might not know this. Buckingham Palace's Royal Philatelic Collection, which includes the famed 2-penny blue Mauritius stamp, stands as a testament to both the artistry of stamp design and the historical significance of postal history. The 2-penny blue is renowned worldwide as one of the rarest and most valuable postage stamps ever issued. Issued in September 1847 by the British colony of Mauritius, the 2-penny blue stamp was part of a series that also included the orange-red 1-penny stamp. Both stamps initially bore the inscription Post Office and were later updated to Post Paid in subsequent issues. These stamps were among the earliest issued by Mauritius and are highly sought after by collectors due to their rarity and historical importance. The Royal Philatelic Collection at Buckingham Palace, where the 2-penny blue is housed, belonged to Queen Elizabeth II. She inherited this prestigious collection, which has been carefully preserved and curated over generations. The collection itself is a reflection of the monarchy's interest in philately, stamp collecting, and includes a diverse array of stamps from around the world, each with its own unique story and significance. The 2-penny blue Mauritius stamp, in particular, holds a special place within the royal collection. Its inclusion highlights not only its rarity, but also its status as a symbol of British colonial history and the global reach of postal communication during the 19th century. The stamp's design, featuring a profile of Queen Victoria, adds to its allure among collectors and historians alike. There is a notable detail. The two-penny blue stamp is an iconic piece of philatelic history, revered for its rarity, historical significance, and distinctive design. Engraved by Joseph Osmond Barnard, a local artist in Mauritius, the stamp features the profile head of Queen Victoria. Barnard's engraving style was influenced by contemporary British stamps, but also incorporated a unique, primitive charm that distinguishes the two-penny blue from its counterparts. Originally issued in September 1847, the two-penny blue, along with its one-penny orange-red counterpart, was part of the first postage stamps ever issued by the British colony of Mauritius. These stamps were primarily used to send invitations to a ball hosted by the wife of the governor of Mauritius, making them among the earliest instances of postage stamps used for official correspondence. What sets the two-penny blue apart is its extreme rarity. Only 500 of each value, two-penny blue and one-penny orange-red, were printed from a single plate. Today, it is estimated that only a few dozen two-penny blue stamps have survived, making them highly coveted by collectors worldwide. Their scarcity is due in part to their limited initial printing and their specific historical context, which adds to their allure and value. The two-penny blue stamps that have endured over time are prized not only for their scarcity but also for their connection to British colonial history and the early days of global postal systems. Their presence in the Royal Philatelic Collection at Buckingham Palace further enhances their prestige and cultural significance. The rarity of the Mauritius post office stamps fueled their desirability among collectors, leading to their inclusion in the prestigious collections of renowned philatelists such as Sir Ernest de Silva and Alfred F. Lichtenstein. These collectors recognize the stamp's cultural and historical significance, contributing to their enduring appeal in the philatelic world. The stamp's value has appreciated dramatically over the years, reflecting their status as prized philatelic treasures. A historic moment occurred in 1904, when King George V set a world record by acquiring an unused blue 2-pence post office stamp at auction for $450. Adjusted for inflation, this remarkable bid equates to approximately $170,000 in 2021, underscoring the stamp's enduring allure and investment potential. In more recent times, the Mauritius post office stamps continue to command astonishing prices at auction. In 2011, a significant milestone was reached when one of these stamps sold for approximately $1.7 million, reaffirming their status as some of the most valuable and sought-after postage stamps in the world. The current status of the Mauritius post office stamps, particularly the two-penny blue and its one-penny counterpart, reflects their extraordinary rarity and immense value in the world of philately. As of today, only 26 specimens of these iconic stamps are known to exist, 14 one-penny stamps and 12 two-penny stamps. Each of these surviving examples represents a tangible link to the early days of postal history and British colonial rule in Mauritius. Among these, the two-penny blue stamp stands out as a masterpiece of philatelic design and historical significance. Valued at an impressive $2 million as part of a larger collection worth more than $100 million, it holds a unique place in the realm of stamp collecting. This valuation underscores not only its scarcity, but also its importance as a cultural artifact and symbol of Mauritius's colonial past. The collection housing these prized stamps is not open to the public on a regular basis due to its immense value and significance. However, select opportunities arise where the collection is showcased at exhibitions or loaned to museums for public viewing. These occasions provide enthusiasts and historians with a rare glimpse into the world of early stamp production and the historical context in which these stamps were issued. Let's stop talking about stamp collections for a moment. Queen Elizabeth's Faberg collection is also one of the most extensive and remarkable in the world, comprising over 600 exquisite pieces. Among these treasures, the mosaic Fabergé egg holds a place of particular prominence and fascination. Crafted in 1914 by the renowned Russian jeweler Peter Carl Fabergé, This egg is celebrated as a masterpiece of jewelry artistry and historical significance. Commissioned by Tsar Nicholas II of Russia, the mosaic Fabergé egg was intended as an Easter gift for his wife, Tsarina Alexandra Fyodorovna. It represents the culmination of Fabergé's craftsmanship during the twilight of the Russian imperial era, just before the outbreak of World War I and the tumultuous events of the Russian Revolution. The mosaic egg is renowned for its intricate design and opulent materials. Its surface is adorned with an array of meticulously crafted gemstones, including diamonds, rubies, emeralds, and sapphires, arranged in a striking mosaic pattern that reflects Fabergé's skill in jewelry making. The egg is also embellished with delicate enamel work, showcasing a blend of vibrant colors and meticulous detailing that epitomizes the artistic excellence of the Fabergé workshop. Symbolically, the mosaic Fabergé egg represents the pinnacle of imperial gift-giving and craftsmanship, embodying the Tsar's love and admiration for his wife. It was the last Easter egg presented to Tsarina Alexandra before the cataclysmic events that would forever alter the course of Russian history. The outbreak of World War I and the subsequent Russian Revolution in 1917 marked the end of the Romanov dynasty and led to the dispersal of many Fabergé treasures, including the mosaic egg. Today, Queen Elizabeth's possession of this extraordinary artifact underscores its rarity and historical significance, as well as its status as a cherished piece within her renowned Fabergé collection. The surprise inside the mosaic egg adds another layer of fascination. It houses a removable miniature gold frame delicately crafted with relief profiles of Tsar Nicholas II and Empress Alexandra's 5 children, Olga, Tatiana, Maria, Anastasia, and Alexei. The frame itself is adorned with an enameled, sepia-toned basket of flowers and includes the names and years of birth of each child, adding a personal touch to the imperial gift. Resting on a gold stand shaped like a royal crown, the miniature frame can be detached from the egg with gold clips. The portraits of the children are created using guilloche enamel, a technique that involves engraving intricate patterns on metal and then covering them with layers of translucent enamel in varying shades of gray. This method achieves a lifelike effect, capturing the essence and individuality of each child in miniature form. There is a detail that not everyone knows. In 1933, the mosaic Fabergé egg found its way to England when it was purchased by King George V and Queen Mary for $250. This acquisition marked the egg's entry into the British Royal Collection, where it became part of a distinguished assemblage of art and historical artifacts owned by the British monarchy. The egg's journey continued within the royal family when Queen Elizabeth II inherited it upon her accession to the throne in 1952. Since then, the mosaic egg has remained a cherished piece within the royal collection, symbolizing not only its exceptional craftsmanship, but also its rich historical provenance. In recent years, the mosaic Fabergé egg has captivated the public during special exhibitions. Notably, it was featured prominently in the Royal Fabergé Showcase during the summer opening of Buckingham Palace in 2011. This public display allowed visitors to admire the egg's intricate mosaic design, its historical significance, and its role as a testament to the enduring legacy of the Russian imperial family. Besides, Queen Elizabeth II's art collection, housed within the Queen's Gallery at Buckingham Palace, also stands as a testament to centuries of patronage and acquisition by the British monarchy. Comprising over 1 million objects, it is widely regarded as one of the most extensive and valuable collections in the world, offering a rich tapestry of artistic expression and historical significance. The collection is a treasure trove of diversity, featuring an impressive array of 7,000 paintings that span various genres and periods. From masterpieces by renowned artists like Leonardo da Vinci, Rembrandt, and Vermeer to contemporary works, the paintings showcase the breadth of artistic talent that has graced the royal collection over the centuries. In addition to paintings, the collection boasts more than 150,000 works on paper, including 30,000 watercolors and drawings. These pieces provide insights into the artistic techniques and interests of both royal collectors and the artists themselves, capturing moments in history and scenes of daily life. Beyond traditional art forms, the Queen's collection includes a staggering 700,000 art objects encompassing furniture, ceramics, textiles, and decorative arts. Each piece reflects the craftsmanship and design aesthetics of its time, from exquisite porcelain and intricate tapestries to ornate furniture and delicate textiles. The diversity of the collection extends further with around 450,000 photographs, offering visual documentation of royal events, landscapes, and portraits captured over generations. These photographs provide a glimpse into the personal and public lives of the British royal family, highlighting key moments in history and their evolving roles in society. Among the more unique items in the collection are clocks, musical instruments, tableware, plants, manuscripts, books, and sculptures. These artifacts not only showcase the artistic and cultural interests of the British monarchy, but also serve as tangible links to the past, preserving heritage and tradition for future generations. The origins of Queen Elizabeth II's illustrious art collection trace back to the early days of the British monarchy's interest in acquiring and patronizing artworks, a tradition that began to take shape notably during the reign of King Henry VII in the 16th century. As European Renaissance art flourished, Henry VII sought to adorn his court with masterpieces from across the continent and beyond, setting a precedent for future monarchs to build upon. However, it was during the reign of King Charles I in the early 17th century that the royal art collection saw its most significant period of expansion and cultural enrichment. Charles I was not only an astute collector, but also a passionate patron of the arts, particularly drawn to the works of Italian and Flemish masters. Under his patronage, the royal collection grew to encompass an unparalleled array of masterpieces by esteemed artists such as Anthony van Dyck, Peter Paul Rubens, Titian, and Andrea Mantegna, among others. The collection curated by Charles I was nothing short of spectacular, comprising paintings renowned for their technical mastery, emotive power, and thematic depth. These artworks, often commissioned directly from the artists themselves or acquired through diplomatic channels and purchases, adorned the royal palaces and became symbols of cultural prestige and royal magnificence. Tragically, the fate of Charles I and his art collection took a dramatic turn with the English Civil War and his subsequent execution in 1649. The parliamentarians who opposed Charles I's absolute rule seized the opportunity to dismantle his monarchy and disperse his prized collection. Many of the artworks were sold off, and a significant portion found their way into the collections of foreign museums such as the Louvre in Paris and the Museo Nacional del Prado in Madrid, where they continue to captivate audiences today. Despite this devastating loss, the story of the royal art collection took a turn for the better with the restoration of the monarchy under Charles II in 1660. Charles II, keenly aware of the cultural significance of art as a symbol of royal authority and prestige, made concerted efforts to reclaim and rebuild the royal collection. Through diplomatic negotiations and acquisitions, he managed to recover some of the lost treasures, thereby restoring a semblance of the former glory of the royal art collection. Moreover, Charles II continued to expand the collection by acquiring new artworks from various sources, including gifts from the Dutch Republic, enhancing the diversity and richness of the royal holdings. His efforts laid the foundation for subsequent monarchs to continue the tradition of art patronage and collection building, ensuring that the royal art collection remained a symbol of cultural heritage and national pride. Queen Elizabeth II's contributions to the royal art collection have not only preserved its historic legacy, but also diversified its scope to include modern and contemporary artworks, reflecting her own tastes and preferences. Under her reign, the collection has been enriched with significant pieces by prominent artists of the 20th and 21st centuries, enhancing its cultural richness and relevance. Among the modern and contemporary artworks added to the collection are notable pieces by influential artists such as Andy Warhol, known for his iconic pop art, Anish Kapoor with his innovative sculptural works, Lucian Freud capturing intimate portraits, and David Hockney's vibrant paintings that explore light and space. These additions highlight Queen Elizabeth II's appreciation for diverse artistic expressions and her commitment to supporting contemporary art within the royal context. Beyond contemporary art, the royal collection is renowned for its unparalleled holdings of masterpieces spanning centuries. It includes over 50 masterful paintings by Canaletto, the Venetian painter celebrated for his detailed and atmospheric cityscapes that capture the essence of 18th-century Venice. Additionally, the collection features mesmerizing works by Vermeer, renowned for his mastery of light and composition, and a selection of exquisite paintings by Rembrandt, showcasing his profound understanding of human emotion and drama. One of the most prized treasures within the royal collection is the collection of over 30 drawings by Leonardo da Vinci, the genius artist behind iconic works such as the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper. These drawings provide a rare glimpse into da Vinci's artistic process and intellectual curiosity, offering invaluable insights into the mind of one of history's greatest polymaths. Queen Elizabeth II has been a steadfast supporter of the conservation and display of the royal art collection through initiatives such as the Royal Collection Trust. This organization plays a crucial role in managing the collection on behalf of the monarchy and the nation, ensuring its preservation for future generations. The Trust oversees various conservation projects, exhibitions, and educational programs that promote public engagement with the artworks and their historical significance. Assessing the monetary value of the Queen's art collection is challenging due to its unique status as a non-commercial, non-saleable entity. However, experts have speculated that its worth could exceed £10 billion or more, considering factors such as the size, quality, rarity, and historical importance of the artworks it comprises. Many of these artworks are considered national treasures and are not intended for sale, reinforcing their intrinsic value as cultural heritage. In addition to its role within the royal residences, the Queen's art collection has a global presence through loans to museums worldwide. Approximately 3,000 objects from the collection are currently on loan, allowing audiences around the globe to experience and appreciate the richness of the royal collection firsthand. These loans contribute to cultural exchange and collaboration between institutions, further enhancing the international reputation of the royal art collection. Queen Elizabeth II's personal collection of jewelry is a dazzling testament to her taste, heritage, and style, encompassing a wide array of pieces that have been accumulated through inheritance, gifts, commissions, and personal acquisitions. These jewels not only reflect the personal preferences of the Queen, but also serve as symbols of the monarchy's enduring legacy and ceremonial importance. Among the most significant pieces in Queen Elizabeth II's jewelry collection is the Imperial State Crown, an iconic symbol of British monarchs' power and authority. This crown, made in its current form in 1937, plays a pivotal role in the coronation ceremonies of new monarchs, symbolizing the continuity and grandeur of the British monarchy. While the St. Edward's crown is traditionally used during the actual coronation, the imperial state crown is worn during the royal procession immediately afterward and on other state occasions, such as the state openings of Parliament. The imperial state crown is adorned with an impressive array of gemstones, reflecting its historical and symbolic importance. It features a staggering total of 2,168 brilliant cut diamonds, along with 17 sapphires, 11 emeralds, 5 rubies, and 273 pearls. Each gemstone has been meticulously set to enhance the crown's splendor and significance. Notably, The top cross of the crown is embellished with St. Edward's sapphire, a jewel believed to have originated from the ring of Edward the Confessor, which was acquired during his reinterment at Westminster Abbey in 1163. Weighing approximately 2.3 pounds, the imperial state crown is a masterpiece of craftsmanship and design, showcasing the skill of royal jewelers who have contributed to its creation and maintenance over the centuries. Despite its historical and cultural value, the exact monetary worth of the imperial state crown remains a matter of speculation, as it is not intended for sale and has no official appraisal. However, experts have suggested its value could range between an astonishing £3 billion and £5 billion, considering the rarity, craftsmanship, and historical significance of the crown. The imperial state crown is just one example of the magnificent jewels that comprise Queen Elizabeth II's jewelry collection. Throughout her reign, she has been seen wearing a variety of tiaras, necklaces, brooches, and earrings, each with its own story and significance. Some pieces have been passed down through generations within the royal family, while others have been gifts from foreign dignitaries or commissioned by the Queen herself. Queen Elizabeth II's personal jewelry collection is a stunning ensemble of over 300 exquisite items, each imbued with historical significance, royal tradition, and personal sentiment. This extensive array of jewels includes a wide variety of pieces, ranging from brooches and necklaces to bracelets, earrings, tiaras, rings, timepieces, and pendants, showcasing the Queen's impeccable taste and appreciation for fine craftsmanship. Unlike the crown jewels, which are specifically designated for ceremonial purposes and state occasions, Queen Elizabeth II's personal jewelry collection serves as her personal adornment during formal events, banquets, and special occasions. This collection is a testament to the continuity of royal tradition and the monarchy's enduring role in British and Commonwealth history. Among the notable pieces in Queen Elizabeth II's jewelry collection are 98 brooches, each with its own unique design and historical significance. Brooches have long been favored by the Queen for their versatility and ability to complement various outfits and occasions. They range from understated pieces to more elaborate designs adorned with precious gemstones and intricate detailing. Necklaces form another prominent category within the Queen's collection, with 46 distinct pieces that vary in style, length, and gemstone composition. These necklaces have been worn by the Queen to enhance her attire during state banquets, diplomatic receptions, and official ceremonies, adding a touch of elegance and regal splendor to her appearance. The collection also includes an impressive selection of bracelets, totaling 37, which are often paired with matching necklaces or worn as standalone pieces. These bracelets range from delicate designs to more substantial pieces featuring diamonds, pearls, and other precious gemstones, reflecting the Queen's personal style and preference for classic elegance. Earrings are another essential component of Queen Elizabeth II's jewelry collection, with 34 pairs carefully curated to complement her various ensembles. These earrings range from simple studs to elaborate chandelier designs, often featuring diamonds and other precious stones meticulously set in gold or platinum settings. The Queen's collection of regal tiaras holds a special place among her jewelry treasures, with 20 distinctive pieces that have been worn on numerous occasions, including state banquets, royal weddings, and official portraits. Tiaras are symbolic of royalty and are traditionally worn by queens and princesses during ceremonial events and formal gatherings, making them an integral part of Queen Elizabeth II's public image and ceremonial role. In addition to these categories, Queen Elizabeth II's jewelry collection includes 15 rings, 14 timepieces, and 5 captivating pendants, each chosen for its beauty, craftsmanship, and historical significance. These pieces have been carefully curated and maintained over the years, ensuring they remain in pristine condition for future generations to admire and appreciate. Throughout her reign, Queen Elizabeth II has proudly adorned herself with these exceptional jewels, not only as symbols of her royal status, but also as expressions of her personal style and taste. These regal adornments have been prominently featured in official portraits commissioned for realms such as Australia, Canada, and New Zealand, adding a touch of grandeur and elegance to her role as sovereign and head of state. Did you know that inside Buckingham Palace there is an astronomical clock by Early Norton? Early Norton, a distinguished clockmaker in 18th century London, established a reputation for crafting intricate and innovative timepieces, particularly renowned for his astronomical clocks that showcased various celestial phenomena. Among his most celebrated creations is an extraordinary astronomical clock commissioned for King George III in 1765. This masterpiece now resides within the esteemed Royal Collection Trust and is prominently displayed in the library of Buckingham Palace, where it continues to captivate visitors with its technical prowess and artistic brilliance. The astronomical clock designed by Early Norton is a marvel of horological engineering and artistic finesse, characterized by its elaborate construction and multifaceted functionality. Comprising 4 distinct sides, each meticulously crafted to depict different facets of timekeeping and astronomy, the clock stands as a testament to Norton's skill and the era's fascination with scientific discovery. The front dial of the clock serves as the focal point, presenting the time of day on a 24-hour scale, with hands indicating mean and solar time. At its core, a meticulously painted landscape, adorned with figures, intricately captures the sun's passage across the sky, symbolizing the diurnal cycle. Concurrently, a smaller dial adjacent to the main display tracks time across 30 global locations relative to Greenwich Mean Time, showcasing Norton's commitment to precision and international timekeeping. The intricate mechanisms of the clock ensure accuracy and reliability in timekeeping. The hour hand completes a full rotation every 24 hours, while the minute hand revolves once an hour, adjusting in sync with an equation hand to account for seasonal variations. This sophisticated feature ensures that the clock accurately reflects the fluctuating length of daylight throughout the year, with the landscape component rising during winter and lowering in summer to maintain precise sunrise and sunset times corresponding to the date. At the apex of the clock, a lunette provides additional information, meticulously recording both the date and the month, thereby enhancing its utility as a comprehensive astronomical instrument and timekeeping device. The inclusion of these features underscores Norton's meticulous attention to detail and his commitment to merging scientific accuracy with artistic expression. The clock's complex design includes 4 distinct sides, each revealing different facets of astronomical and timekeeping functions. On the left side dial, a large revolving dial at the center displays the date, surrounded by 3 smaller dials. The upper right dial indicates the day of the week, while the middle top dial shows the current month. A separate dial on the left side controls the operation of the clock, housed on a plate positioned at a 90-degree angle to the main plates. This mechanism ensures the smooth operation and synchronization of the various dials and functions displayed on the clock. A significant feature of Norton's clock is its ability to track celestial phenomena with remarkable accuracy. The transfer of time is facilitated through gears that power the back dial, which displays the age and phases of the moon, as well as high and low tides at 32 locations. The moon phase is depicted by a globe in the arch of the dial, while the tide movements are represented by a silver-painted wave that rises and falls according to a complex mechanism, illustrating the influence of lunar cycles on tidal patterns. On the right side dial, Norton incorporated an orrery, a mechanical model of the solar system that depicts the relative positions and orbits of the planets according to Copernican heliocentric theory. This side of the clock showcases the planets moving around their orbits, demonstrating Norton's mastery in representing astronomical movements through intricate mechanical design. There is an important detail that you need to discover when entering Buckingham Palace. Queen Victoria's wedding dress is an enduring symbol of both her personal choices and its profound impact on bridal fashion history. Worn on February 10, 1840, at her wedding to Prince Albert of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha in the Chapel Royal of St. James's Palace, the dress marked a departure from the traditional royal wedding attire of the time. Crafted from heavy silk satin in a plain cream color, Queen Victoria's gown was adorned with intricate details that emphasized both craftsmanship and symbolism. The dress featured a deep flounce and trimmings of Honiton lace, handmade in Devon, England, a region renowned for its delicate lacework. This choice of lace was not only a nod to English craftsmanship, but also a deliberate effort to support the local lace-making cottage industry in Honiton. The significance of Queen Victoria's wedding attire extended beyond its materials and craftsmanship. The dress was embellished with orange blossoms, which held symbolic meaning. The blossoms adorned not only the gown's skirt, but also formed a wreath on the Queen's head and were carried in her bouquet. Orange blossoms were traditionally associated with fertility and became a poignant symbol of the royal couple's union and hopes for future heirs. A notable feature of Queen Victoria's wedding ensemble was the impressive train, measuring an astounding 18 feet in length. The weighty task of carrying this elaborate train fell to her bridesmaids, underscoring the grandeur and ceremonial nature of the occasion. Queen Victoria's decision to wear a white wedding dress was revolutionary for its time. While white had been occasionally chosen by royals before her, it was not a common choice. Most royal brides opted for dresses in vibrant colors or Brussels lace. Queen Victoria's preference for white was not only a personal one, but also a deliberate statement of simplicity and modesty. By wearing white, she sought to emphasize her role as a bride rather than her status and wealth as a monarch. Moreover, her choice was a strategic move to promote British textile industries, particularly the domestic production of white silk and lace. The impact of Queen Victoria's bridal attire was profound and enduring. Her white wedding dress swiftly became a symbol of purity, innocence, and romance, influencing Victorian bridal fashion across all social classes. The trend she inadvertently started continues to shape bridal choices to this day, making the white wedding gown a timeless and universally recognized symbol of matrimonial purity. After Queen Victoria's death in 1901, her wedding dress remained within the royal family, passed down from monarch to monarch. It was inherited by her eldest son, King Edward VII, and subsequently passed through several generations until it came into the possession of Queen Elizabeth II. Queen Victoria's wedding gown thus stands not only as a cherished heirloom, but also as a significant artifact of British royal history, embodying the continuity and tradition of the monarchy for over 180 years. Besides, Queen Victoria's gold piano, housed in the white drawing room at Buckingham Palace, also is a remarkable testament to both musical and artistic craftsmanship of the 19th century. This grand piano, crafted by S&P Erard, a renowned French firm celebrated for its pianos, is not merely a musical instrument, but a cherished artifact with profound historical and sentimental significance. Manufactured in 1856 specifically for Queen Victoria, the piano was a manifestation of her and Prince Albert's shared passion for music. Their mutual love for music often led them to engage in piano duets, enhancing their personal connection through shared musical experiences. The piano also served as a centerpiece during their gatherings, hosting esteemed musical guests such as Felix Mendelssohn, a composer favored by the Queen. Technologically advanced for its time, the Erard piano incorporated the firm's innovative double escapement action, revolutionizing piano performance by allowing rapid repetition of a single key. This technological prowess made Erard pianos the preferred choice among virtuosos and composers like Chopin, Liszt, and Mendelssohn. further highlighting the instrument's prestige. The aesthetic beauty of Queen Victoria's piano is equally captivating. Crafted from mahogany, satinwood, and pine, and adorned with brass and gilt bronze mounts, the piano's case is resplendent with gilded gold leaf. The intricate paintings that adorn the piano, executed by François-Théodore Rochard, depict whimsical scenes of cherubs and mischievous monkeys engaged in musical activities, a style known as singer. These paintings not only enhance the piano's artistic allure, but also narrate tales of royal taste and cultural refinement. In recent times, the piano garnered attention when glimpsed in the background during Queen Elizabeth II's annual royal Christmas message, sparking interest and admiration on social media. This exposure underlined its continued relevance and fascination in the public eye, reaffirming its status as a cherished symbol of British royal history. Valuing such a unique piece of history proves challenging due to its exceptional nature and historical provenance. While comparisons with other Erard grand pianos suggest a monetary worth of around $138,000 or $175,000, this figure fails to account for the piano's true value. Factors such as its bespoke design, exquisite craftsmanship, the artistic merit of the painted decorations, and, most significantly, its association with Queen Victoria and the royal family imbue it with immeasurable worth. What do you think about the Queen's collections worth thousands of dollars inside Buckingham Palace? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.